Let's do some skincare while I share what God told me to remind you guys. Okay? Using the Mixsoon Glass Skin Essential Set. So that's our skincare for today. I got up this morning to do my morning devotion. Basically, I was reflecting. For those of you who don't know, I was an educator for 12 years in the high school space. So I've been an educator for a few years. So for the last 2 years, I have not been working. I've been unemployed, right? And God told me to remind you guys that you're actually living a answered prayer. All right. So when I was married, before I got divorced, I used to tell my then husband, I used to be like, yo, I don't want to teach anymore. Like, I want to be a stay-at-home mom. So I was like, I want to be a stay-at-home mom. That way I can actually like be home with the kids and actually focus on nurturing each and every one of them the way they need to be nurtured. That was my goal at the time. And I kept saying it, like, to the point where I was sleeping, breathing it, praying it, right? Like, I want to be a stay-at-home mom. I want to be a stay-at-home mom. This is what I want to do, blah, blah, blah. Now, fast forward to 2023. Yeah, 2023. So the 2022-2023 school year, my last contractual year as a teacher and educator here in Georgia. So I stopped working then. Not in the way that I expected, but still happened nonetheless. So here we are. 2 years later. I say that because, the school year is about to start again. So naturally, it doesn't matter whether I'm an educator still or not. Every August, I always use that as like reflection time because it's going to be a new school year. So for me, this is like when the new year begins, if that makes sense. So I'm sitting and I'm reflecting and I'm reading my word, I'm journaling, and God is like whispering to me like, remember when you used to ask to be a stay-at-home mom? It was at that moment that I was like, oh yeah, like this is what I asked for. Right now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm having a lot of financial stress. I don't have a car. Once again, I live in the suburbs of Georgia, so you need a vehicle to get everywhere. And I'm just trusting God, of course, and I'm allowing him to use me. But it was just kind of like a full circle haha moment with me and God, because it's like I prayed for this, I begged for this, and this is my life. But because it didn't look like how I expected it to look at the time that I was asking, right? Because at the time when I was asking to be a stay-at-home mom, I had a husband, right? I was financially stable because there was 2 incomes in the house, so I didn't have to worry about that. It was like, okay, we're gonna be good, based off of this. I can do this because I have all of this to fall back. Now, when you don't have everything that you used to fall back on, like, what do? Your life, you're getting exactly what you asked for. You're getting exactly what you asked for. Why aren't you satisfied? We know that God works in seasons. We know that God works in mysterious ways. But Romans 8:28 also reminds us that all things work for the good of those who love God, right? So I say all of that to say right now, whatever you're discouraged about, whatever is causing you like, oh my gosh, like I'm so stressed, or whatever it is, remember that thing was once a prayer that you asked for. Just like I was reminded, hey, you wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, I'm also reminding you, as it says in scripture, that life and death lie in the power of the tongue. So be very intentional when you speak, because God has a sense of humor that will humble you. I'm chilling, and like I obviously, like, yes, I'm having financial issues. Yes. If I'm 100% transparent with you guys, I'm behind on my mortgage. I don't have a car. But the peace of mind that I have and knowing that God is working it out is what sustains me. This is what keeps me going. We haven't missed any meals. In 2 years, I was struggling financially and my lights was cut off once, okay? Trust in God. So God is faithful. And also, I think another thing that we need to realize is that if we're doing things that God didn't call us to do and we're out of alignment, it ain't gonna work, because y'all not going through it alone. I promise you, behind closed doors, everybody's going through something. Now, I say all this to say, trust God, trust the process. Everything will work out the way it should according to his perfect plan and his will for us. You know what I mean? So, don't stress whatever is bothering you. Make sure you pray. Take it to the Lord in prayer. Ask for direction. And really and truly be intentional with what you think, what you speak, what you write. Because it will show up in ways that you least expect, all right? just like that, we're done. God bless you all. I hope you have an amazing day and an amazing week on purpose, because your purpose filled and your job is not done yet. God bless you.